last night during the draft, the main theme was aggression. There were trades being made left and right. There were 9 trades made that I counted in the first round. I literally just wrote down as they happened. So if I'm wrong, it's more than 9, fine. But I counted 9 with my inexact science. Then you had Marquise Brown also get traded. So that's 10. Then you had an 11th trade with A.J. Brown getting traded from Tennessee. And the Green Bay Packers' biggest need was a receiver last night. And what they did was they sat and they watched as 8 different teams made a move to go get a receiver, and the Packers did nothing. They had 2 first-round picks. They had the 22nd overall pick and the 28th overall pick, and they just sat there, and they sat there, and they sat there. And historically, the Green Bay Packers as an organization, I don't know if it's a Wisconsin thing. I don't know if it's just a culture of that franchise. I don't know. Historically, though, the Green Bay Packers do not take risks. They are very, very passive as an organization. When's the last time the Packers made a big sweeping move in the NFL? They gave Aaron too much money, maybe. That's it. They just keep giving Aaron Rodgers massive contracts and then not making big moves in free agency or in the draft. And they had a fine first round. I thought the Packers, they got 2 new, good, solid players, 2 Georgia defenders. They brought in linebacker Quay Walker, 22nd overall, and then 28th overall, they drafted defensive tackle Devontae Wyatt. Hey, 2 good picks that probably their defense got better. Great. It's hard to hate on Green Bay because they did something positive last night. They moved an inch forward, but I feel like they could have moved a foot forward. They really could have just taken a big step, and instead they're kind of let's just slightly get better. Hard to hate on someone who adds 2 new solid contributors to your defense. But last night, the Packers did nothing to solve their biggest need, which is at the receiver position. Here are the guys that they watched get traded for or drafted last night. They sat by and watched as other teams made moves for these guys. A.J. Brown, Marquise Brown, Drake London, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Jameson Williams, Jahan Dotson, Treylon Burks. They just watched. You know what? We know we need a receiver, but we're going to let 8 other receivers get traded for or drafted while we do nothing. They were all gone by pick 18. The Packers' first pick was 22nd overall. They could have traded up. They had 2 late first-round picks. If they wanted to trade up and get Jahan Dotson, who I think would have been a great fit, they could have made that happen. But they refused to make a move. They're the passive Packers. That's what I'm going to call them from now on. The passive Green Bay Packers. Their quarterback is passive-aggressive. Their organization refused to make aggressive moves. All right. Sit there and watch. It's not compelling to me. That's the thing. It's not that the Packers are bad or terribly run or all this stuff, but they're not compellingly run. When I watched Philadelphia trade for A.J. Brown, if I'm an Eagles fan, I'd be like, hell yeah, I love that. My team is making moves. Let's go. The Jets made a move. The Saints traded up to get their receiver they wanted. The Saints made a move to get their receiver they wanted, Chris Olave. And the Packers are just not compelling. Remember, Aaron Rodgers took their money. He chose to stay. Aaron Rodgers said, it's fine. He's like that meme where the world, the house is burning around him. He's like, it's fine. I took $50 million. I chose money over winning. All right, man. I hope you're having fun with no one to throw to. This is the true statement about the Green Bay Packers last night. They're not a victim. They could have made a move to go get a receiver last night. They chose not to. And I think they made their life a little bit harder. Hey, their defense is better. That's awesome. It's getting ridiculous. I've always said, hey, who cares when you draft a receiver? You just need to get a good receiver. But there were good receivers out there last night. They didn't go get them. Oh, yeah. Got fired up there.